I saw all initiative of Andre is complete already. So this is starting from HRF.1.1 listing amenities filter impact measurement. So the satisfaction survey is already done. If you see the result on the paper, and also I already write down the summary. The satisfaction score is from Vida is 5, Tara is 4, Jusaf is 4, Cynthia is 3, sorry. I remember Cynthia is 3. And Caroline is 4, Kiki is 4, and average is 4. And for the next move of this card is I will have a sub discussion, a meeting basically with Ara, HR, and I will discuss about the to add this amenity filter to HR onboarding material. So the meeting will be at 10:30, right after the scrum. Basically, this card is actually complete. It's done already. Do you have any feedback to add for for this card, everyone? Okay, then I will move this card to the done section. Yeah. Okay. For the result of the meeting with Ara, I will just update it with to discussion management later. For the other two cards, actually I'm still working especially for the F.10.0, this the guest portal. I'm still facing difficulties to counting it, and also I'm already counting it with VD actually, but still the number is not accurate. We're still figuring out. I will try to collaborate it with Bayu instead. Yes, sir. Okay, then for the CSM, basically the quick update. Still, we haven't reached the KPI after now. So far to starting to develop it in the bigger development. Okay, that's all. Kak Tendi, I saw there's no Kak Tendi here, yeah. Then I will skip. It's no
Nadine,
update.
Nadine.
Yes, yes,
I want to ask Nadine,
yes.
how many case management that we have already finished by now, or maybe by this week or last week?
Okay, let me. It's
Yes. So maybe what we can see the current stat and how far we go, and then what next plan that we want to do like that.
we're still waiting until the open section cards close.
Okay.
Yes. Still 10 cards left. 10 cards left. We're
Okay.
just waiting for that.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andre. Okay. Let's skip Tandy. I believe no update as well. And then Caroline. Who is my secretary today? Oh, Andre. Andre, please remind Kak Tandy to give the update for this one. I believe he already had some meeting with product development on 27. Okay. Move to Caroline's card. Good morning, Caroline. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
This HAR F.12 automated goodbye message on Airbnb. Please give your update.
For the automated, it's currently under development by by PD, so we're just waiting the results for now. And the deadline for it, you can see it in the PD's card. It's on the 7th of September.
7th of September.
And yes.
Okay then. Thank you, Caroline. Is that all the update for this card?
No. Yes, that's all for the automated goodbye message on Airbnb.
Okay, noted. Then how about the next card, HRB.2.1 digital adding digital guidebook to BV gas products?
Me and Aldo will probably collaborate to put check-in arrangement in Airbnb listing. And just that for now, the update. Maybe if Aldo want to add something because Aldo is here.
Oh yeah, sorry. Good morning, Aldo.
Morning, Adin. So yeah, I want to do usability test two today regarding of Bivis Gas Portal. So yeah,
The usability test.
yeah, I want to do usability test after this cram maybe or the discussion management. I already put the paper.
Oh, okay, okay, noted, Aldo. Okay then. Thank you, Caroline, for the update. So the next move is instead of putting it to guest portal first, you put it on the listing first, yeah, Caroline.
Because they need to extract all the data from Airbnb, so we need to put it in the check-in arrangement in the listing.
Also, it makes the product development easier to script all the information.
Yes, correct.
Oh, I see. Okay, thank you, Caroline. Okay then. Move to Cynthia's card. HERF.13. Increasing guest experience and living the purpose while staying with Bukit Vista.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you, Daddy. Finally, I have my own card.
Yay!
Okay. Yeah. So for this one is actually maybe for the last scrum I didn't attend, but if I could give a little bit background of this, I got this inspired by Gino's professional networking for the startup masterclass. I think we should deliver and increase the guest experience while staying with us to living the purpose of inspired delight itself. And then it won't just make the guests only stay, but they have the purpose of what they should stay at our place. And then for the update for this one, I already make the paper. I mean, like there's a timeline, but I think the closest one is tomorrow we will be taking new pictures on Rumpang. Bu Kiki already agreed on that. And then, yes, I think for the KPI, I have put it here. So increasing 25% increasing booking percentage, and then three reviews that mention about the activities. And then actually, I'm still in the coordination about how many percentage that we would like to increase the impression. Yeah, I think that's from the update. I already asked Andre and also Gani for supporting this initiative, this project, and then in the hope we have a what is that? It will be another thing that differs Bukit Vista service than the other company that has the same service with us. Yes, that's the update from me. Thank you. Nadine, I'm done. Oh, really?
Uh, hello,
Hello.
hello. What? Well, Aldo, Caroline, Ching. Oh,
Hi, sir. Can
Yeah,
you hear?
I
oh,
see you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Adin is freezing.
bigangku.
Okay. Nadine, I think while having Nadine come back here, I will help to continue the Scrum. I think Andrew, would you please contact Nadine?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Then we'll move to the discussion management paper. I think I will help to prepare. Okay, I hope you guys can see my screen right now. And then this is for the discussion management of HAR. I would like to start it from. I see. Okay, I would like to start it from
Okay.
already Andre. Why Facebook inquiries? But Facebook inquiries. Why we need to manage this well? Please, Andre.
So yesterday,
Oh, sorry. I
yes.
do forget. Andre, if I may, since we have Aldo here.
Oh
would you,
yeah, please,
would you
please,
please,
Aldo. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
give the time to Aldo? Okay. Aldo, yes, please goes to you.
Okay, thank you for the time, Cynthia. I have usability test from guest portals. So
Wait,
we'll,
still loading here.
okay, we'll wait till the card is loading. So okay, so this is from Karen's card. So this is the one that we on product development has already created the prototype. So there is the prototype link, and the objective of this project is the task is to gather information requested regarding the property from guest.bukit Vista. Please write your answers under your name in the test section. The goal itself from this project is to say a book guest inquiry bandwidth. So currently we don't have any check-in or check-out arrangement information. Then guests will ask to us, but we also sometimes don't have fastest response to traffic in air support. And also we want to reduce frictions for onboarding employees on property area knowledge. The notable info for this project is the check-in or check-out arrangement and instruction will be pulled from Airbnb directly to maintain data integrity for content team. Therefore, if data is not available in the listing, data will not be shown on the page too. So if they, for example, like they don't have any logbox, so there is no logbox information from the for the guest portal. So on the paper, if you can see, there is test the test table. So there is some information that we want to gather from you, and you can write it down on your section of the table. So I think that's it from my introduction for this paper. I think I will need 5 minutes, 3 minutes to seek for the test, and 2 minutes for the feedback. So I think we can start it now. If anyone can open the paper for from the discussion management,
The discussion management.
I will send it to the chat too.
Oh, thank you, Aldo. Nadine, are you back? Nadine, I think she's not here. Okay, we will continue to try this prototype. Yeah.
3 minutes
Okay.
from now.
Okay, thank you, Aldo. One minute. What are the questions? I want to be clear, Aldo.
What do we need to do? Yeah.
Trying this.
What's wrong with that? Aldo,
Masuk.
I are a little bit confused about the test here. Should we what should which is going to check or to write?
To write.
Okay, okay, okay.
Am I correct? This Saldo just sharing my screen. So I want to declare my
Yeah,
arrival time. I see. Yes, I found it. Right.
yeah.
Okay.
There is also something that I need screenshot from you on the information. So if there is
Oh, I see. I see. I see. Okay. Got it. Got it. Okay. It's actually really good. Yeah, that screenshot's better. Yeah.
Ada tes matematikanya juga.
Oh, the logbook code of my state.
Aldo, I have a fundamental question. Yeah, this is exactly what somebody would get on the Airbnb app. So why are we designing this?
Sorry, sir.
This is exactly what somebody would get on their Airbnb app, right? So why would they use another app to do what's already being done on Airbnb?
So in this app itself, we have like the information for the check, the early, the late checkout and early check-in, and also information that that don't have on Airbnb, like the virtual guide, and also like the
I think they have that.
yeah and it's on the guidebook of Airbnb, but it's like it's only like can you can only apply it on 10 listings per account. So it's itself the project itself is from Caroline for the guidebook. So we want to enhance the guidebook itself to the check-in arrangement, and also the lockbox code and information that has there.
I see. Okay.
Sorry, just wonder which one you mean, the one we have in Airbnb.
This is you're asking me, right, Caroline?
Yes, correct.
Okay. When you use Airbnb, they have almost an exact duplicate of everything here. Almost. Actually, yeah, pretty much everything that's here, right? Maybe the check-in policy and stuff that's a little bit checkout policy, but um, I'm just trying to think, right? I'm booking a trip, right? So I'm booking a trip. I'm using my Airbnb app. My host tells me to download another app that's a duplicate of the Airbnb app. So then, why would I do that?
But the thing is, I felt sometimes people still ask it on the air support, like about the address or about the late check-in or early checkout. Wait, late checkout or early check-in information.
Mm,
So although the information is already all provided in Airbnb platform, so
well, then the
But
question is that because the information is not being consumed, or is it that the information is not available?
not, I would say not be not
Okay.
available on some properties, I think.
I think we should
Because some
Sir,
properties, for example, like Megalan or the one with lockbox, I think they don't have it in the check-in arrangement as well.
Okay, let's see. Let me just double check.
I think sir, if you found like the same information that has on Airbnb and also has on the website, the web, you can write it on the feedback section.
Mhm.
Okay. And anyone, if you also have another feedback for the prototype or the functionality, or the content, you can also write on the feedback
Okay.
section. Thank you. Okay, I think that's 2 minutes for inputting the feedbacks. Thank you for your time. And if you want to write another feedback, you can do it after the scrum. Thank you very much for your time. Back to Cynthia.
Yep. Thank you, Aldo, for bringing this up. And I think everyone has already write their feedback. I think for Aldo and Caroline, it could be your consider for your next action. Okay. And then I think I would gonna check on Nadine again. Nadine, are you here? Okay. Nadine, would you please could you continue this um, as the chair? Is it possible, or may I help? I see. Okay, then I will help you to share the discussion, yeah? Okay, I will share my screen again, and then we are going to the discussion. Okay, I think we're gonna pick to Andre. Andre about the Facebook inquiries why we need to manage this well. Yes, please.
Hmm. So yesterday, Jing already contact me and also shared it into the HR Slack, I guess. Yeah, and then just I was like about the pending inquiry and also inquiry that kind of abandoned and not really answered by the HR. So I'm just trying to emphasize this thing that actually I saw that inquiries on Facebook. We have three main source of direct, right? We have on Instagram, we have on website, we have on Facebook. And I would like to, if the Instagram, me and Danny currently manage it. And the website mostly we can also directly contact to the air. I forgot. It's I think Caroline's number or air support one. And but on the Facebook is might coming from a lot of source like this. If I might show you the data what actually happened on our side. I'm trying to look for a Bali long-term rental here, and I find Bukit Vista in sorry, it's a bit like I find Bukit Vista information is on the second row of the Google. I think it's good. It's also good for us to get their our guest attention if they're looking for a long term rental in Bukit Vista. So and then I try to click and then if we open the website. This is our website, and guests will able to chat with us from this platform, from this what from yeah from this messenger, and then from this messenger, the guests can are automatically connect to the Facebook and the Facebook. So that's why I think that the Facebook inquiry is quite a bit a lot than the other platform because we have this condition right now. We have this current data that Vista is pretty what famous that we shown in the second row of Google googling Bali long term rental. And then if the guests are continue as guests, it will be shown like this: pengguna Facebook or Facebook user or some sort of like numbers like that. So it will be shown that actually that this message is coming from this and the guest is just continuing as guest like that. So that's why actually our Facebook is kind of bit more crowd than the other platform for direct booking. So this is just why we need to actually manage this very well. I think like Jing has already what say to us about the Elliot on what is it? Yeah, Elliot on Tortoise that we get a pretty much good opportunity to get to have a long term rental. So actually, that I'm trying to ask Nadine actually, what is your since Nadine cannot really talk, I'm just going to I will need Nadine I will need to know what's Nadine friction on during working on this. So Nadine, maybe you can what you can write it down here. What's your current friction as you are the one who main controlling this? Just I'm also connect, but not really checking it. I would like to know what's Nadine friction here. So maybe if we can help, or Nadine have another things that she want to say. So maybe it will be floored to the HR itself. And then I would like to ask you guys, what do you think it should be the best way for us to manage this direct inquiry from Facebook? Maybe Cynthia, would you like to give us more about the suggestion?
Okay. Thank you, Andre. But okay, I will start it maybe from my own first about this Facebook inquiries. Actually, the Facebook inquiries pretty hard to be detected because we don't have any what is that? Any tools that could measure how many inquiries that coming and how many inquiries that is converted. I think uh, since I think everyone should have the access. So I think like don't put it only in one PIC,
Mm-hmm.
but also everyone could access it. So we can do the patrol like we used doing the patrol like on the Airbnb. So yeah, I think it could be good if everyone could patrol. Then yes, that's on me. Maybe Caroline, do you have the same idea with me, or do you have another idea to be put on here?
Well, pretty much the same. Like we patrol it together.
Okay. So I think Caroline has the same idea, and then maybe to you, sir, do you have any idea or maybe suggestion on this? particular subject?
I do actually, and maybe I could suggest something that we've been doing over in marketing that has worked actually pretty well. So what I'd like to do is just to really quickly show you sort of what have we done on different chapters to get this correct. Okay, so here, this is the Trello board that we currently use for marketing. It's actually really effective because effectively it sort of simplifies some of the work. So we have each particular campaign that we are running in marketing, and that campaign then is managed by one particular person. Okay, so if you think about, let's say, what we do here, we have multiple campaigns where we draw bookings. We have an Airbnb campaign, Booking.com campaign, and we have all these different campaigns that we run, right? So then we essentially then check and we update. Okay, so how many inquiries came in? How many conversions did we get into bookings? And what's the update on this on a meeting to meeting basis? This becomes the basis of our meetings. So then we then see, okay, who is in charge of each part of that campaign? That is a different person. So one person should be in charge of, let's say, I run the inquiry conversion service. Doesn't mean you run it alone, but you're in charge of it. So you delegate, you kind of check what everybody else is doing on that. So what I'm proposing is, I think what we can do is try a similar system here at HAR. It'll probably be ready by Friday, but I just want to give you a heads up on that one. When you have campaigns, then it is a more refined structure. And what I've seen is that it becomes more clear who should be responsible for what. Because right now what we have is everybody's responsible for everything, which means nobody's responsible for anything, right? So this type of structure creates much more certainty. And instead of actually being passive, we'll receive inquiries, it starts changing the narrative. It starts becoming more active. It's like, I want to receive inquiries because that's my job to look after that part of the campaign. Just as an example, right? We can do a very similar thing for sales funnel in HAR. There's essentially just four levels. Who's doing brand awareness? Who's trying to get more people to understand and inquire? That could be within the chapter, but it most likely is maybe BI or content. Okay, so that's clear, right? If I'm not getting any traffic, not getting anything, so that's fundamentally not part of the problem, right? But the next is, okay, who's in charge of clearing out these inboxes, right, and moving from impressions to leads, and then who then closes inquiries and so on and so forth, who then closes deals. This is the sales funnel for what a deal, a property partner would look like. You guys have a very similar funnel, right? So there's probably BI and content. Well, BI directs ranking and pricing, so that brings traffic. Content then directs the conversion of traffic into inquiries or instant books. Okay, you guys then move inquiries into bookings, and then hospitality moves bookings that are future revenue into actual revenue by making sure that guests are taken care of, that they actually complete, and then at the very end, that is what ultimately results in revenue. So I think the way that you guys have it now, it's too many people are in charge of too many things. So it should be one person is just in charge of one layer. Let's say one person is in charge of all the inquiries that come in. Not actually doing it themselves, but that's their layer. That's their focus. All they focus on is the inquiry conversion from every channel. But they will have essentially people helping them on each campaign. Similarly to what we have in marketing. Okay, that's a big concept. Might be a little bit too much to absorb in one shot, but we'll walk you through it. And I think ultimately it should fix the issue of inboxes not being cleared out. Okay, so that's my best suggestion. Back over to the chair.
Okay, thank you, sir, for that, for your suggestion. Maybe, okay, I will share the screen back first. Okay, Okay, for this one, I will get it back to Andre. How will Andre, since we have already several of suggestion here, I think Andre, if you may take a look for how the trailer is working, you can
Yes.
join the marketing Scrum just to look how they are working on that. So maybe you can bring new insight to HR and you can adapting their system
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
to our chapter. Do you have anything to add, Andre?
Can we actually just make this and deploy this and try this to the HR by maybe today?
What,
The
the new market sales funnel.
Yeah, the sales funnel.
It's I wouldn't do it too quickly at the moment
Yes.
because it needs to be tied together with SLAs and everything, and we're still
Mm-hmm.
trying to do that. So I will my goal is to have this ready by Friday, and by Friday, because this is
Oh,
also integrated to other chapters' work as well, Andre. So I think one of the issues right now is that, oops, okay, somebody back is about to speak. Tell me if you believe that this is a problem. I believe what's happening right now is everybody's working on different projects to bring in revenue. And remember, the theme is to survive. So we need to bring in revenue into the company. But what's happening, if I'm not mistaken, is that everybody's running around doing their micro projects, right? Somebody's doing a project here, somebody's doing a project here, somebody's doing a project there. But we're not actually working as an entire company on one specific project that actually works. For example, um, we have all these ideas that BI came out with, like Facebook posts, whatever. And yesterday, I sat down with a few people, and it works, right? If you post often on Facebook, you get a lot of deals because Facebook is not ranked. Facebook is like Twitter. Whoever posts most recently, they get the top position. So the way to get to top position is super easy on Facebook. You just keep on posting, right? And the more often you post, the higher ranking you get. It's a very simple hack. Okay, so if we already know that that is a way to bring in revenue, why aren't we doing it every day? Why aren't we posting on Facebook every day to bring in the impressions, to bring in deals, to bring in the thing? The reason that we're not is because that was a BI project and it's not being worked on effectively across the entire company, right? That should be worked on effectively every day. You can work a little bit on that. So the reason to have the funnel is to start creating campaigns that the entire company starts working on. Okay, if this sounds kind of familiar, this is the idea of bringing kind of squads back. All right. So what is a squad? Remember, you don't just work all alone in your own team, right? You have a cross functional group with many different layers. If you think of a squad, one person's in charge. The squad was essentially the entire journey of a property into our company, and each person had a different responsibility. We don't have squads anymore, and without that, then we don't have operational progress. We have research and development, which is okay. That's what we wanted a few months ago, but now we want to actually have operational fluency. So this idea of organizing a campaign, organizing squads to work in campaigns is important. I'll try to have it ready by Friday. Okay. But
oh,
yeah,
cool.
I think we have that.
Thank you,
Then
sir.
we'll fix all the it'll like interconnect the company in a more meaningful way.
Okay, thank you, sir. So I think yes, for this one, Andre, I think like I have like it's still a process, and then you can change it instantly. If you may first, you can join the other team that has already applied this. So maybe you can apply this in HR. That's the conclusion of these Facebook inquiries. I think it will be great as well for our theme development. So it's not only for the Facebook inquiries as well. That's from me, and then we'll move to your next topic again. This one is like how we can complete cash journey easily, Andre.
Yes, so this is related about our internal SLA actually. So we have to also complete the guest journey. And also, if you remember that there's a project that actually want to simplify the guest journey, if you click the leave review to the guest, it will be automatically leave the get my message and also leave review. And I think this is a suggestion actually. I would like to suggest this is not only at the guest journey, but when you're doing the night shift, you are away from the other meetings. You have actually plenty times to check the inquiries. You have plenty times to check the guest journey. You have plenty times to check the review or maybe anything related to guest and its network on the many other things. I would like to actually suggest you guys to complete it on the night shift. Actually, yesterday, I tried to complete all the questionnaire that actually has already complete. Uh, so I would just kind of give you guys kind of suggest this on this questionnaire itself. What do you think, Cynthia, about my suggestion to complete it on the questionnaire, or do you find any friction when you're doing it on the during the normal shift or something?
Yes, thank you, Andre, for giving me time. I think I still remember that in the past, on the BV 3.0, Om Rafiq always done the same thing. So, Om
Mm-hmm.
Rafiq, when he was on the night shift, he always checked also all of the check-in on the day. So, yeah, if they're already checked in, they're just he's just kind of like, okay, check in, but if it hasn't been, what is that, clicked or
Check.
maybe checked, he will do that. So yeah, I think it would be great idea and help our SLA.
Okay, so this is kind of just emphasize what I know Rafik has already done before, yeah, because I don't know about it. But yeah, since Rafik has maybe told Cynthia or Nadine about it, I think this we can just redo this and recomplete our guest journey in in the future, or at least start from this September. We kind of start to focusing on our SLA and KPIs, reach that goal as main goal using that, yeah, related to our mission, and also use your attributes on that. We're focusing on that, and this is actually one of ours. And since Cynthia has already stated that, Nadine, I don't think Nadine is can speak. Maybe from Caroline, when you do you think that this will be helps you during to complete the guest journey? Oh, is Caroline here?
I think so.
Sorry, Andre, can you repeat the questions, please?
Do you think by completing guest journey during the night shift will be helps you?
You, yes.
Oh,
I think you
okay.
need to complete the guest journey, right?
Yes.
Yep. Okay, so I think that's a yes from Caroline, and then from Nadine, I need your help to like give your answer in paper directly. So I think is there anything to be add more, Andre?
No, I'm just trying to do that. We maybe we can fix things one by one. Get from guest journey is one of also that things that we have to fix about this.
Okay.
Just trying to do that.
Okay, then repeating Andre, so I think the conclusion of this discussion, if we will complete it, the case journey on the night shift, because it will actually help our work on HAR for the next step. Okay, then thank you everyone, and then we still have 10 minutes here, and then, oh wait, I'd like to move it, scrolling up, but it couldn't move. Uh, thank you for your patience,
Oh, if you guys have 10 minutes, I need a favor. Please fill out the employee engagement survey. Yeah.
ah,
So,
I see.
yeah,
There.
that one is shared yesterday from the announcements on Slack. So please fill that out. And uh, yeah, I'll let you guys fill it out yourselves because there's a part where you have to kind of like draw a balloon and do a little bit artistic work.
I see.
So that part should be pretty fun, different from normal engagement surveys. But that would be great. If everyone could have that filled out so I can get the results over to
Okay.
HR. Okay.
Okay then. Thank you, sir. That's a great idea. So then, yes, I will share the link to you guys. So you want open the Slack. You can open the link easily. Give me Um, okay. So then I have a share, and then you can fill the 10 minutes, or maybe yes, I will give you time first to fill it.
Oh wow, it's coffee. Hey, um, so it's not video. It's pretty good.
Did you guys got the correct? Do you understand what you need to do about the drawing?
Hi guys.
I didn't spot the drawing, but I've submitted the form.
You didn't submit.
On the second, what is that slide? No, what is called? On the second slide, after you enter your chapter and your name, and then
There will
you
be a
choose.
link.
Yes, there will be a link there. You open that link.
But because I've submitted, so they just said that you've already
Oh,
responded. So I'll
I
do
see.
Cool, cool, cool.
Okay, okay, okay.
Just putting there. Okay.
Okay, man. Guys, I think we'll let you guys continue. You fill the balloon because we could be as creative as we want here.